Okay, this is 4. I decided I was going to play with you and show you kind of how I think. And I figured out what I want to do and how I want it laid out. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start sticking things down. Again, I'm using just some decoupage. This time I'm using a small brush because I don't want to lose my placement of things. So I'm just going to do a little bit on the back. Okay, I want that there. And I want, let's see, I'm gonna flip this around. I don't want to move her. Whoopsies. This one's getting low. Okay, so now I'm gonna lift this up. Hopefully I'm on camera. I apologize if I move out of camera range. And I wanted this under, and it's going to go over as well. So I'm not going to stick it all the way down. I want to add this one. I need my paper towel. Okay, and I wanted this over top. Like that. All right, and then I need this one down. So that's going to tuck under that. And sorry, I just want to move this. Okay. And then we'll stick this part back down. Okay, and then I have to turn it this way so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I did it upside down. There we go. All right. Now I'm not going to add the butterflies right yet. So the next thing we're going to do is play with a stencil. Now this is the Gabrielle Palaco. It's called Mini Tuscan Wall. So this is what it looks like. I love it. Been wanting to use this. Now what I want to do is add this to the top, and I'm going to use the texture paste by Rangers. And this stuff, I love this texture paste. It's very thick, but it you can color it really easily afterwards. That's how it's designed. Now, what I want to do is lay this just at the edge of the inside paper. And this is just a really cheap dollar store spatula. And it's just like icing a cake. And I don't want a heavy, thick layer. I want it fairly transparent. When you've got little pieces like that, you want to go in the opposite direction of the piece so that it doesn't rip. I actually wouldn't even mind cutting that piece off. I don't actually like that. Oop, it's stuck to my finger. So it's kind of almost a flicking motion in a way. Get my finger off that. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is really tough on my OCD, I'm telling you, because I want it perfect, but it's not perfect. So there you go. Okay, I want that there, and then I want this brick wall. So because this would touch, I hold it up a little. And I'm just gonna go here. Like so. I don't want all the vines, so I won't go all the way down. I just kind of like that brick wall. It's cool. And then I think I'm going to put just a little bit of the square wall. No, I don't want it that way. I really want it the other way, so I'm going to turn it over. Well, let's wipe it off first. Or I'm going to end up with modeling paste where I don't want it. Hopefully that'll work. I just want a little bit of the brick down in the corner here. Just a wee bit. I don't know why I always do that. I put the container on the opposite side of me when I'm right-handed. You'd think I'd put it on my right side. Okay, there we go. And I think I'm going to do a little this way too. Just put it there, hold that up so I don't smear the other. So you can see I'm doing really thin. Okay. So that's that. And you really should wipe off your stencil right away. I don't have a lot of times I'll put a little bucket with a bit of water in it. I don't have that with me at the moment because, yeah, I just thought about doing this. So I just spray it a little with some water. Comes off super easy too. If you're using like a Dreamweaver's paste or something like that, you need to actually do that right away because it will dry on. It's really hard to get off after. And you need to get it off because it will create a buildup, and then you'll have like, when you go to lay it down, it will be raised up a little bit, and then all your modeling paste will seep underneath. So, good idea to just clean it as quickly as you can. Okay. So now I have to let that dry, and then I'm going to come back and I'll probably use some magicals on it, or I might use, I don't know, I might use a spray with a paintbrush or something. As you can see, I do want it sort of a pastel, but I don't, I do want pops of color here and there. So I'll figure out what I want to do as far as the coloring part goes. You can heat it. If you do, you're going to get a little bit more texture. It will puff up. So if you're really impatient and you want a little bit more texture, you can dry it with your heat gun. Again, you don't want to use the embossing one. Just use, if you've got this one, use it. So I don't want mine to puff up. I'm just going to get it started on the drying so it's a shorter time frame for me. And we'll do some painting in the next episode. And the one after that, we'll start on the inside of the book. All right. So, thanks for sticking with me. Talk to you soon. Bye.